Hello everyone, it's Sunday afternoon and we're into late November and officially we're now in the high season here in Pattaya. It looks like, touch wood, we're coming out of the rainy season, we're out of it, and this morning again for the second day running was quite cold. But now in the afternoon the temperatures have soared right up and we're in the high 30 degrees, and I brought my daughter and my wife down to my wife brought us down to the beach to be more precise, and we picked up her niece on the way. Interesting situation that the niece is actually 1 year older than Sandra, my daughter, and of course Sandra being in the family regime, actually she's her niece's auntie officially, because it's the girl we brought with her is my wife's niece's daughter. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of conjecture. But it seems quite strange. I've seen it many times actually, and I'm sure a lot of you have, where the auntie is actually much younger than their nieces and nephews. So anyway, we're down the beach, and I wanted to talk briefly about the Thai high season. You know, it's still very, very quiet. I'll show you in a little bit. The beach here is very quiet, and Sunday afternoon even the beach road's very quiet, but I believe there's some sort of a function going on over in Jomtien Beach, which is across the other side of the mountain. It's some ski boarding or something like that there's something going on there. Trouble's just arrived. So where's one Mike?
ตัวเล็กมีตัวเล็ก
มีแล้วค่ะเขายังไม่เป็นสายรู้หรอก Hello everybody, one might go swim there, and my name is Sandra.
Are you speaking Chinese?
Yes.
Or speak English, please, so Daddy understands.
小张好，我是张主。
You understand what she's saying, Em?
สวัสดีฉันชื่อแซมด้า
Yes, Mom, no.
Good. So we've got our table under the umbrellas, which is absolutely fantastic, paying just 50 baht for a chair for the day. That's about £1. And they don't even charge us for the children, because the children are normally down the beach all the time. So they very rarely try to charge us for the children. The food sellers are walking up and down, selling all sorts of food, and very, very cheap and very, very delicious. A lovely way to spend an afternoon. They also have a very, very big ice box here, full of beer. All the Thai brands, Chang, Leo, Singha, and big bottles at 100 baht each, which is about £2.50, say $3. Ice cold, sitting on the beach. What more could you possibly want for a nice Sunday afternoon?
ปูสองอัน
กุ้ง
Crab and kung. Crab and prawns.
มันเผ็ดเนาะมามีทำไมพอกินอันนี้แล้วมันรู้สึกเผ็ดเลยอ่ะมันเย็นแบบเผ็ดๆอ่ะ
เหนื่อยกับพวกเธอมากเลย
เวลากินมันไม่กินปูซะนะคะกินปู
หรือว่าอย่ารอมพา
ไม่ได้หนูไปถามป้าว่าป้าไม่เล่นน้ำแล้วหรอ
So today we're sitting on the beach at the bottom of Soi 6. This is, if you look over here, the back of these buildings, that's the back of Soi 6. That's the back of all the bars up there. And you can see that the buildings are, from this side, they look pretty horrible actually. But on the other side, the facade has been done up to make them look good and etc. And of course, that's what they need with all the girls that are dancing up and down there. But this, as I say, is the bottom of Soi 6, and you've got the big McDonald's here. And what do I think about the people going up and down Sunday afternoon? Actually, if this is high season, it's pretty pathetic, actually. I'm not saying that there isn't going to be a high season. In fact, I'm quite confident there will be a high season. But you've got to look at it realistically, that a lot of people are going to come here just before Christmas and stay over Christmas and New Year and then go back, and that's a really high part of high season. But now I think really that the high season is going to be mostly the India tourists, the Chinese tourists, the Vietnam tourists, and the Thai people that come here to Pattaya. That's not really what a lot of people actually want here. It's what a lot of people actually want is a lot of Europeans that are going to come, single guys that are going to come partying and enjoy themselves and spend a lot of money in the bars and the nightclubs and on the girls, etc. And to be perfectly truthful with you, I don't think that is going to happen too much. Yes, there will be a lot, but you've got to look at it realistically, that at that time of the year a return economy flight is going to cost £2,500, nearly $3,000, around the same in euros. That's a hefty lump of cash before you even get here. And then as soon as your wheels hit the ground at the airport here, the expenses start. Getting to Pattaya, getting into your hotel. If you're not paid for your hotel, you've got to pay for that. A middle of the range hotel over that period is going to cost you minimum 1,500 baht a night, which is about 30, 35 pounds, 40 euros, dollars, etc. And if you're staying for 21 nights, 14 days, 21 nights or something, 14 nights, 21 nights, that's all got to be taken into consideration. And then there's your food for that time as well. You can live very cheaply on food actually. It's if you're prepared to eat Thai food, and it can be good. But you know, if you're out partying and you're meeting all the girls and you're taking them out for meals and then everything's expensive. Everything is expensive, unless you make a dedicated effort to be very careful. Careful is a good word with your money. the Thai people might call it cheap Charlie type syndrome, but you have to be careful with your money too. A lot of guys, I see a lot of guys that land here, and in the first 3 or 4 nights they're down LK Metro, what I'm saying, LK Metro, and down Walking Street in the nightclubs, dancing with the girls, buying them drinks, etc. And after 4 days, they've virtually blown their 2 weeks or 3 weeks holiday money. And then they're living crazily, trying to carry on enjoying themselves and keep their heads afloat, but bad financial management. And that's a key factor if you're coming here for the Christmas and New Year. Think carefully, you know. Plan your days, plan your nights, be careful what you're doing. Once alcohol gets into the system and it gets into your brain, a lot of the cautions go out the window and think, okay, I'll do that today and I'll make up for it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and the same, exactly the same scenario rises again. And then what happens is a lot of these guys fall in love with the girls that they've been seeing, and then of course they're wanting to impress them and spend more, and it all goes into a big down syndrome, and where people are beginning to suffer and things are not working out quite the way they planned. A lot of the guys that have been here before, they know the score. I don't know if they know the difference in the prices this year, because it's definitely gone up a huge amount, without a shadow of a doubt. I think you've got to, if you were here last year, then if you're planning to do the same sort of thing this year, you've got to add about 50% to your budget if you want to do the same sort of things. Everything's just that bit more costly. So I want to talk a bit about Pattaya Central Beach here that we're at. It's open for a lot of criticism, and that's because of the water condition here. But the beach itself, the sandy beach, is #1 in the area. It's absolutely beautiful, and the council, city council, have spent a lot of money on the beach. But as I say, for going swimming in the sea, it's not as good as perhaps the other beaches around Pattaya. But it's perfectly okay for kids to go down to the water's edge and paddle and do all these sort of things. No problem there. There is a lot of boats out in the bay here doing all sorts of tourist things, and that's probably what contaminates the water so much. We all know Pattaya is well known for its partying and its nightlife, but you know, it's changing, and Pattaya now is a fantastic destination for family holidays as well. There's everything here that you could possibly want for a good family holiday. However, with the price of flights being pushed up through the roof and the general condition of the global economy, it is not going to be a cheap holiday. It's going to be a very expensive holiday, no matter what type of holiday you're talking about. Anyway, as the sun goes down, I'd like to thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you do make it to Pattaya or Thailand in the near future for a holiday, I hope it's a super holiday, and it should be, because it's a wonderful, wonderful place. Once again, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.